Border Patrol commander in charge of Minnesota's controversial immigration crackdown is leaving town imminently and has been relieved of his command, according to CBS sources. Border Czar Tom Homan is now flying to Minnesota today to replace him. Those changes come as the mayor of Minneapolis and the governor spoke with President Donald Trump about a possible path forward out of the current situation.
All three say they're pleased with the progress made in those calls. And you have probably seen every angle of Saturday's shooting. Now we're learning there are angles we have not seen.
Border Patrol agents shooting and killing Alex Pretti, a person the state confirms had a permit to carry.
It's incredibly disheartening that this misinformation is coming out.
Over the weekend, the director of the FBI said this on Fox News.
As Christie said, you cannot bring a firearm loaded with multiple magazines to any sort of protest that you wanted.
Rob Dorr is with the Minnesota Gun Owners Caucus and is a firearms instructor. He says that comment is not true.
If you have a permit to carry, you have a right to carry it anywhere you're lawfully allowed to be. That includes public spaces, it includes protests.
In video, Pretti is seen being sprayed with a chemical irritant. He's dragged onto the ground. You can hear in the video someone yelling, "Gun," possibly alerting agents Pretti was carrying. Sources tell WCCO law enforcement is trained in disarming a person. Dorr says what he saw is different from his training.
You want to control their hands and then make sure that you can go and disarm the person. So commands may vary, but the general tactic is you gain control and then you disarm.
Well on the ground, video shows an officer coming out of the struggle holding a gun, which looks like the picture of the gun released by the Department of Homeland Security. Watch this slowed down video. Sources say it shows an agent in possession of Pretti's gun. That's when they believe it goes off.
It's absolutely clear that that prior to the shots, Alex Pretti was disarmed. I believe that gunshot came from Alex Pretti's firearm from the agent that was carrying it away. After that first gunshot, there's a brief pause, and then that's when Alex Pretti himself is shot.
Sources back what Dorr is saying, telling us the response from other agents appears reactionary. About 10 shots are fired by law enforcement.
This is just speculation on my part. I think that the agents heard a gunshot and in the confusion may have assumed that came from Alex Pretti himself and then used deadly force against him. That's going to require a lot more analysis and information to come to any sort of conclusion.
All right, some of what we're still asking. Did the agent communicate he had Pretti's gun? What is protocol, and should that be communicated immediately? Is it included in training? Here's what we've learned about the gun we're told Pretti was carrying. It's called a SIG P320. I'm told it's a common firearm and one ICE agents will carry. There are claims about negligent or accidental discharges. And I'm told some training programs won't work with officers who use that type of gun because of that reason.
Wow. So what do we know, if anything, about the agents who were involved in the fatal shooting?
All right, well, over the weekend, we heard from Border Patrol Commander Greg Bovino, who said they are working in another state. If what he said is true, this is in contrast to what WCCO has found should happen. Border Patrol policy states when an agent uses deadly force against a person, they are off for 3 days immediately following the incident. And at a minimum, the agent talks with a counselor. Now, I'm told this is for the well-being of the officer and to review policy. I am also told this is standard procedure.
But what Bovino says is they are still active just at another state right now.
That's what he's saying. So what we have found in policy and what we were told over the weekend contradicts each other.
All right. Thank you, Jen.
How ironic. It seems like the Democrats and the Republicans are working together now. The liberals sacrificed Renee Nicole Good and the conservatives sacrificed Alex Pretti, is what it seems like. Because now all of a sudden we got ICE leaving all of a sudden, right? All of a sudden, all of a sudden it's all good, man. Hey, ICE is leaving. Donald Trump and Tim Walz just spoke on the phone, had a great conversation. You know what I'm saying? Everything is good, player. You know what I'm saying? You sacrifice one, we sacrifice one. You know what I'm saying? We can help hide these Epstein files a little bit. Whew. Yeah. That's That's exactly what happened, man. That's exactly what happened here, man. Come on, man. Y'all ain't fooling nobody, man. Shit, the way they jumped on Alex Pretti after I saw them jump on Alex Pretti like that, I was like, yeah, he definitely just got the phone call to stir up some more shit, because that's what Donald Trump is doing. He just stirring up shit from the White House, and now ICE is leaving nice and peacefully. Got the job done. We distracted the people from the Epstein files. We distracted the people from the fraud. You know what I'm saying? Now we can move on. Now we can move on to the next city. And if they start questioning the Epstein files again, then we know we might have to do this again. So yeah, that's exactly what this is looking like. You can't really fool me. Everybody else might be fooled. I'm not really fooled. I already knew what was going on. Alex Pretti, basically ICE was looking for somebody who had a gun just so they could take him out basically and make it look like, oh, you know what I'm saying, he had a gun. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely glad that I haven't seen more black people out there protesting. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have spoken up for us, so let's not really speak up for them. Moving on to the next story. What about them Epstein files though? This was basically a cover up for the Epstein files. Greenland, Venezuela, Iran. It's basically all a cover up for the Epstein files. Like I said, man, couldn't fool me. I already knew what this was between Renee Nicole Good and Alex Pretti. But we just gonna go ahead and move on to the next story. Democrats and Republicans, again, folks, working together. Do not underestimate these people. They will take out their own in order to advance their agenda and do whatever they have to do. Alex Pretti shouldn't have been at the protest with a weapon, as we all know already. You shouldn't have been out there trying to protect women, with your phone and your camera, knowing you got a gun in your back pocket. We already know what they would say if Alex Pretti was black. They would have been calling him a thug. They would have said, we don't know if he had more weapons or not on him. Case would have been shut down. A couple buildings probably would have got burnt down. So on and so forth. And of course we wouldn't have advocated for any type of laws or as black people, because we really don't understand politics like that. But unfortunately it is what it is. Moving on to the next story.